Hello everyone, it is the Draw 226 watch party. You know, all the time with these live streams, anytime I try to play any music, even when I own the music, either Facebook screws me over or YouTube says there's an issue with it. So I don't know. Do you think this one is safe? I don't think this one is safe. How about this one? Nope. How about this one? No, not that one. We're going to find the appropriate music here to have some fun. Let's see what we've got here in the tickle trunk. All right, let's see. How about this one? No, it's not. That's still not there. Yeah, let's do this one. All right, this is some fun. Yeah, we're going to work this one. This one theoretically shouldn't be blocked. It shouldn't, because this is Stream Beats with Harris Hellers, and it is completely free, but I know Facebook will. Facebook will probably tag it, but who cares? Because this is party time. I am super, super excited because this is the watch party. And what are we watching, you guys? We're watching this fine little channel right here, which is the rounds of invitations. Express entry, round of invitation. We are looking for this to change to number 226, July 6, 2022, the day the world righted itself and came back together again. The day when Outlanders are still, well, Outlanders are now welcome to come back. So, Sakina, welcome to you. I sent a live chat on the last live stream. Okay, great. And that's great. Okay. Sakina says, this one is nice. All right. Lima says, I'm still waiting to dance. All right. Well, we can do whatever we want. Dancing's good. It's all open season, you guys. This is supposed to be fun. And like I said, I've got room to bring someone on as a guest. And I'm actually going to pull them in on this screen here. I'm going to remove Cedric here, and I'm going to add them right in here as a guest. And I will give everybody notification when I bring someone on. And so, all right, let's see what else we've got here. So this is the spot. You guys are going to join me here, and we're going to have some fun. Okay. Okay, said I sent a super chat on the last stream. Okay, that's fine. We will get to that. Then you can repost it here, No Name, and we'll try to capture it. Okay, questions. This is party. Don't put super chats. I don't want super chats. This is all about having some fun and getting on here. Yes, and just celebrating this announcement. Now, like I said before, there are going to be prizes. We are giving away. And I shouldn't say before, because if you were joining in my live Q&A immediately before this, I was sharing all this news. This is a time to celebrate. I have free subscriptions to the Express Entry step-by-step course and master class that I am going to be sharing with all of you. The next master class starts August the 1st, but this cart is already open. So there's going to be little prizes that we're going to do here. And it's a $347 US value for the subscription to the course. I'm going to be giving away a couple of those. I'm also going to be giving away, and let's pull this down here. I'm also going to be giving away one of these. If I can flip back once again, we've got so many different pages open right here. I'm going to be giving away one of these guys right here. This Speak to a Lawyer, and not just any lawyer. Down here, this character right here. So I'm going to be giving away some free immigration consultations for winners of prizes that we have coming down the pipe. And I will let you know when that time comes. But we're going to have a couple of those announcements. And Hector says the background music is louder than your voice. Yes. And fortunately, we've got that resolved now. Khan says party. All right. So I want you guys to post in the comments where you're tuning in from. I want to see where everybody is watching, because I've really, really missed all of the people outside of Canada who have just been waiting, wondering what the future holds. And this is really exciting. And so I'm really, really happy to now finally see when people are posting that they're listening. They're from Dubai, they're India, they're South America, they're Africa, they're Europe, they're all over just about every continent. I've yet to had anyone from Antarctica, but who knows, right? Anything is possible. I had someone from Greenland in the last Q&A. So that's what's happening. This excitement is moving forward. We will see what Minister Fraser has to say. Now, I want to slide back here, you guys, to the YouTube channel, because this is kind of a main point, a main place for us to kind of look. You will see here that I did a breaking news update just yesterday. I encourage you to go watch it. In this update right here, I talk specifically about this bill and the fact that it received royal assent, excuse me, on June 23rd, 2022. I also talk in this video about the minister indicating that he would be doing a round of invitations that includes the federal skilled worker program, the federal skilled trade program, and the the Canadian experience class. And but what he didn't say is he has the authority through Bill C-19 to designate specific targeted occupations. So what if he announces something crazy? Then, if that's the case, we're going to digest it right now, right here, and right now. Now, I obviously have a bunch of things that are kind of working their way through the through the process, and I have a business coaching call with my business coach that I am trying to sort out right now. And I've got you guys live. We'll wait for a few more people to connect in and join us in this awesome little experience here, which is our watch party. I'm just going to pull up, just give me 1 second here, and I'm going to send a brief little message here. And I want to spend a full hour with this. So push our call off to noon to 12. Okay. Okay, let's see if this works out. I had to send a quick message to my business coaching person, my business coach. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to send this off and we'll see if that works. Okay. All right. Now I'm back focused here. We've got lots going on here. We've got lots going on, don't we? I'm all over the map. I'll be honest, I'm kind of giddy. Like really, I am. This is so cool. Okay, let's see what else we have here. So I want you guys, I'm going to give shout outs for people that are tuning in. Familia OC from Brazil. Great to have you here. We've got Matthew who's tuning in. So post here. Jay wants Christmas music. You know what? I'll give you guys whatever you want. So let's see. Is it the main? Yeah, there we go. All right. Hey, your wish is my command. So JE will play a little Christmas music in the background if that's what you want. It's all good. So post where you're tuning in from. I'm going to slide down here and start giving some shout outs. I love seeing you all over the world. I just absolutely love seeing you. Shirag, good to see you. Celebrate the watch party. Absolutely. I wish that we could actually see back behind the curtain of IRCC. Look at them typing in the screen, getting ready to push the button and launch this amazing new development, which is the return to no program specified draws. And so what I'm doing for all of you, I want to let you know that the first person, and here's the first little giveaway that I'm going to give you guys. You can see when I refresh this page here, it doesn't change. So we're still sitting on 225. So here is what I want you to do. You guys are going to send an email to Igor. And this is the email address. He's going to be tracking this sucker for me. So okay, there we go. I think we'll be able to see this. I am going to put a little bit of a background on it if I can. Okay, just give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get this here. Okay. I'm going to pull this up here and I'm going to expand this because I want you guys to be able to see it. Okay, so there's the email address. So make a note of this, you guys. Take a look at that email address, and maybe it would be a little bit easier if we just made it white. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if that's easier to see. That's easier to see. Okay? So this is ikiriliuk@holthelaw.com. So that's the email address that you're going to send your responses to. So first person that can send an email to Igor at this email address, right here, you guys. First person that can send an email to Igor notifying him that the rounds of invitations, this page has been updated, will receive one of these right here, free accesses to my Express Entry course and masterclass. Remember, the course materials, all of these are available right now. You can go in, you can start going through the over 642 minutes of content, and then you can join me on August the 1st to the 4th in a series of 4 one-hour masterclasses, personally with the group of people that subscribe just to this cohort and myself. So that is where you're going to be sending your email to ikyrliuk@holthelaw.com with notifying him saying, hey, they just released it, and I want you to take a screenshot or print, and this is the second part to this, okay? Because I don't want people just sending emails saying, hey, I found it. You're going to take a screenshot, okay, of this page right here, the Express Entry rounds of invitations, showing this right here with the updated draw. So it's going to be this screenshot. You're going to take a snapshot of this section right here, and you're going to put it in your email, and you're going to email it to the man, the myth, the legend right here, Igor. And then that's how you're going to get your free subscription to the course. Okay. So that's the first little game that we're going to play. So we'll leave that one there for now. And then we'll just see what happens. And so I might be flipping here and looking at it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is this? Just joking. It hasn't changed. It's still the same one. I'm just messing with you. Okay, so 226. You're going to take a snapshot of that. You're going to slide over here. This one right here, this section right here. If you can take a screenshot of this, print it off, whatever it takes, but it has to be an image showing this is the Express Entry System 226, July 6, 2022. Take a snapshot of that. Send that email to the man, the myth, the legend, Igor, right here to this email address, and you will win a subscription. So that's the first little prize. All right, let's get in here and let's get to some more shout outs. Yes, Shiraga, let's celebrate that watch party. Joe says, grab me some popcorn. Let's see. Party time, Sakina says. Let's see. And anybody who's got questions, just hold off on those questions for now. All right, let's see what else. Oh, Chaitanya, we've got some alumni and we've got some old clients who are now permanent residents. Great to have you in here. This is great to have you here. Okay, let's crank up some sound effects here. We'll give some applauses and stuff. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Abid says today's stream is awesome. Yeah, it is. We're just about up to 300 people in this watch party. Okay. Sarvesh says everyone spam expected cutoff until he answers. Yeah, nope. We're not going to spam expected cutoff, Sarvesh. Not cool, my friend. How the hell am I going to know what the expected cutoff is? In fact, if we go back here, we don't know what the parameters even are based on the minister's new powers that he's received here. And if we go here to the actual text, it authorizes the minister to give instructions to establish categories of foreign nationals for the purposes to which an invitation can be made and it's all based on economic goals. And so we do not know, my friend, what this is going to be about. But not cool, man, Sarvesh. Not cool. Spam until he answers. All right. Okay. Let's see here. What's next here? So we've got Raindrops is tuning in from Toronto. We've got Farand is over in Dubai. Okay, great. We've got Middle East. Lima's in Montreal. We've got Mantra is from India. We've got Africa Connection, Wise Mickey, Nigeria. We've got No Name over in BC. No Name, just post your question and I will make sure that I get to your question, okay? But I don't want anyone posting super chats. This isn't about, elevating your chance to get a question. This is about having fun because I definitely want to invite some people on here. Hello, we've got New York. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give away another free access to someone that would be willing to come on live with me and tell me how excited they are about this new upcoming draw. And I want them to come join me and tell me basically where they're at in their process and just share a little bit of their anticipation and what they've gone through waiting for this draw. So if someone is willing to do that, I'm going to give them free access as well. Now, how do you do that? It's pretty simple. I've got a simple little link. I'm going to pull this link right up onto the page. I'm going to expand this so everybody can see. And all you have to do, if you're interested, okay, the first person, and we're going to pull this on because it's so light here. I'm going to drop this one off and I'm going to pull this on. I think I can do this properly. Yes, I can. We're going to expand this to make it bigger. There's the link. Okay. So the first person that dials in with this, I will pull them right on my screen to join me right here. Okay. As my guest and as a courtesy for them coming to join to make this a little bit more fun and interactive because this is live, you guys. This is as live as you can get. I'm going to give them free access right here to the Express Entry course. So that's 2 I'm giving away. And people are working for this one. So this is one you got to work for. But all you have to do right here. Wait a minute. That stupid thing came back. Okay, we're going to turn this sound effect down. Okay, so all you have to do is just type in this URL and be prepared to join me and tell me how excited you are for this round of invitations to come and to be prepared to just share just a little bit about your journey. So whoever's willing to do that, I'll leave that up there. You will then have an ability to, to join me. Let's see if we can slide this up here where people can still see. I'll leave that. Oh, seriously, Chaitanya. Okay, there's no delays here, man. Okay, I'm gonna just give you a second here. Okay, seriously, Chaitanya, man. Okay, I'm gonna pull him in. Here we go. Okay, Chaitanya was the first to connect in. Oh, the phone is ringing off its rockers here. So, my friend, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. Okay, Chaitanya, so tell us a little bit about your story.
So I moved to Canada back in 2018, study permit. I was almost done with my experience last year in June. I had a lot of upsets. I had sudden time off come up literally 2 weeks before I was done for my experience. A lot of hardships and everything, and I was literally the second last straw that came 10 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it wouldn't have been possible without Mark's help for whatever I had to go through and just taking care of the whole process. And now it's been almost 10 months, I think, since I've been a permanent resident. And yeah, time's just flying after that. I'm
Yeah.
almost halfway to citizenship, and I really hope that everyone goes through this process and everyone succeeds because it's brutal on your mind and it plays with your mind a lot and it's not
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah. You're one of the last few to get through. And boy, I'll tell you, you went through a lot. I know what you went through. So that's
Yep.
awesome.
I was
Well,
one of the last 5,000 invites that
yeah.
came.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, I'm so like, it was awesome being a part of your journey. Thanks for connecting in, my friend. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. I'll pull
Yeah.
a few other people on too
Yeah.
here. So
Yeah. All the best, everyone.
take care. See ya.
Take care. Bye. See ya.
All right. Here we go. We'll let Chaitanya drop off, and then we're going to pull in someone else here. Okay. Next, we're going to see is, okay. Okay. I think Malik's next here. Okay. Is Malik's in the house? Malik's. I don't. Oh, there we go. Now we've got him. Okay. Let's pull him on. Let's pull him on right here. All right, Malik, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. We all can. Welcome to the live show, my friend.
Thank you very much. My
All
name is
right,
Malik. I'm a student. I was a student. I'm on work permit now. Put my file in December. Just waiting for the draws, just like you guys. So yeah.
So you put it in your profile. You put in December.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, well that's good because there's a lot of people that are probably thinking about putting it in right now, and we know how the tiebreaker works. You hit on it, you're good to go. Okay, so where do you live? Where are you at?
I'm in Ontario, Oshawa. I don't know if you've heard of a little town.
Oshawa, of course. Yeah, absolutely. And so what do you do? So you're on a postgrad work permit. Where are you working? What kind of work do you do?
I'm working with TD. So
TD. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. Oh, working with the banks. Oh, man. Oh, ditch him, man.
It's not bad. It's better than where I used to work. So
no, absolutely. It's good. It's good. There's nothing wrong. It's good work. And keeping fingers crossed that the minister's going to do something for us, right? So either through this or through some other mechanism, the cabinet's forced him to do something. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. All right, my friend. It was great to have you connect in.
Yeah, thank you.
And I will. Chaitanya's he's already a permanent resident, so you're the next one to jump in. So what I want you to do is I want you to send an email, Malik, to Igor, and yeah, and then we'll make sure that you get free access to the course. All right.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's amazing.
You bet.
Thanks.
Okay, take care. We'll pull on one more person here. We've got a few waiting in the queue. We'll pull on one more. We'll pull in Flavio here. Okay, let's see if we can get Flavio in. I've just invited him. There we go. And let's pull him on the screen here. All right, Flavio, how you doing?
Hey, Mark, how are you?
I'm doing good. Good.
Very nice to meet you.
So fill everybody in. Where are you tuning in from?
I'm from Brazil.
What part of Brazil?
It's the north of Brazil, very close to Venezuela.
Okay. And what's the name of the city?
It's called Boa Vista.
Boa Vista. Oh, fish. That's a great place. You know, I was supposed to go serve my mission for my church in Salvador. So Bahia.
Oh, cool.
But then I had visa problems, you guys. I had visa problems. And so they were trying to process my
immigration lawyer to Brazil.
Yeah. Well, I actually had to I was going through the missionary training center in Provo, Utah, and they were trying to process me like an American. And it was easy for the Americans back then, but I would have had to wait for another 6 months for them to restart my visa process. Sound familiar, you guys? Yeah. I lived this. And so after like 5 days before I was to travel to Brazil, they said, "Oh, sorry, your visa didn't come through." So then they opened up the door for me to go to Portugal. So that's where I was, but I'm definitely headed to Brazil. Absolutely.
Yeah, you'll be very welcome here.
Awesome. I have to come see you there. That'd be fantastic.
Cool.
All right. So you're in the pool now and you're waiting to see what happens.
Yeah, in my case, it's a bit different because I've never been to Canada. So I'm a FSW candidate and I'm just waiting to see the draw today if the score will be enough for me. But I still don't know. I'm pretty uncertain because there are so many people with such high scores.
Yep.
But hopefully it will work out.
Yeah, we'll have to see what the minister does. Hey. So what's your work background? What have you done?
So I'm a financial manager, and I have also worked at a bank too. So so I have worked with finance, and I am also an English teacher here.
Perfect. Fantastic. Well, it's awesome to have you here. And eu não tenho muitas oportunidades de falar português. Já passaram muitos anos desde eu estive em Portugal. 92 até 94. Mas ainda continua a falar um pouco.
Você fala bem.
Awesome. All right. I love getting a chance to speak a little Portuguese.
Did I get the course?
Yes, absolutely. Same
Very
thing.
cool.
So I've got your name here as well. And and Flavio, I'm going to have you also send an email to Igor to that email address that I sent you. And there we go. Okay. So I know a bunch of other people have been connecting. Oh, thanks so much for joining me. You take care. Good luck on your journey.
You too. Thanks. Bye.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So we've got a bunch of people that were also connecting in, but I'm actually going to turn off. I'm going to turn off my turn that off for now. The actual feed, because we're going to we have to stop there for now. Okay. so we can get back to answering some more questions, but that was kind of fun. So each of those people, there's 2 more accesses to the course that I've given away there, and we'll pull that one off for now. So hold off. I'll turn on my my feed in just a little bit here, and yes, I'm just gonna turn off the actual interview there. Okay. All right. So let's dive back in here. And De Bottom says, wish I could get lucky from Mississauga. And I saw you connecting in, De Bottom. So I appreciate that. Okay. Let's see what Igor's got here. Oh, yes. Okay. So we're doing this a little bit rough and tumble. It's kind of fun. We're having a good old time. I'm just going to pull up here something cool that Igor created. And just for those of you who are tuning in kind of last minute or just recently, we're in the process of having our little watch party here. We're giving away some prizes. One of the prizes that we're giving away here, as I shrink that one down, is this right here, which is a massive free access to the Express Entry DIY course. And you can see here, send your answer to iKiriliuk@holthelaw.com when I ask you. Now, one of the first questions was to let me know the moment you see this change from draw 225 to draw 226. And I can refresh it right now. It hasn't changed. So in all likelihood, you guys, this, the first competition that we have, and I'll just shrink this down just a little bit here. The first portion that we're going to have here is, the first contest, I should say, with notifying me when it changes, is likely going to happen after our watch party is over. I suspect that it probably will take just a little bit, maybe even into noon. And at noon Mountain Standard Time, I have to jump off and join my my business coach. So I'm crossing my fingers that he will be able to accommodate me for a little bit of a change. I haven't quite heard back from him just yet, but we'll see. I'm continuing to monitor that. So we've given away 2 so far to Malik and Flavio, which is awesome. And let's jump in again here and let's answer some more questions. Rohit's from Chennai. Great to have you here. Paulo is from Sao Paulo. Sorry. Familio here is from Sao Paulo, Brazil. And Roy's over in Kenya. And Kushal is in Vancouver. Karthik's sitting at 520. Oh, you're close. Kiran is over in Windsor, Ontario. Khan is in Canada here. Love the flag. Budika is in Richmond Hill. Sarvesh, we've answered the cutoff, which, okay, Sarvesh, you know what? I'm gonna respond here. So let's slide back here. And I talked about this at length in the Q&A. If you look here at the number of people that are in, we know FSW and no program specified draws, the highest they've ever done is 5,000. So we can see right here, let's say all these were swept away in the last draw. Guaranteed there's more in here than 8,000 now in the last 2 weeks. But we know for sure, even if they did 5,000, we know it's going to be above 500. We know that for certain. How far above? Well, how high? From 501 to 600? If I was to guess a cutoff, and if there were no other factors at play, the minister doesn't like give extra points for something or establish some other category that really restricts. If it was just pure human capital alone, no strategic method to this at all, if that was the case, my guess in this range here, if he did 5,000, that it would probably be, I'd say, around 515. So I don't know if that's the case, but I'm going to say 515 points is the range that that I think it could get to as far as the cutoff. That's kind of where I'm at. Okay. All right. I also want to let you know that we have within, and I think this poll is right on our, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to pull up the group right here. And I think Igor has posted a poll that I want to share with you guys. I'm going to share my screen. So those of you who are on YouTube, if you're not there, head on over here. Igor has created this very cool poll, and you can see here, it says, what is your current CRS score? We have 21% of the people that are above 500, which is freaking phenomenal. Right now, we've got between 470 and 500, 41%, 430 to 470, about 21%, and below 430, there's about 16%. So very, very cool. 331 votes. Let's see how that changes, but I'll be honest, I'm actually really surprised that we have over 500. We have so many people over 500. So really, really cool. Thanks, Igor, for doing that poll for us. So if you haven't had a chance to vote, go do that. That'd be super fun. Okay, Udara is over in Sri Lanka. Manav's in Kitchener. Yulunis is in Algeria. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Toronto, Canada. Awesome. And then we've got Robin. Hey, Robin, RCIC from Vancouver. Great to have you in. All right. We're going to get busier, my friend. We're going to get busier for sure. Yusuf, all the way from Saudi Arabia. Thank you for connecting in. I know that, it's like almost midnight in some places. And some of you are, it's literally the next day already. So Karthik's over in Kitchener. JD's Vancouver. Felix is watching from Nigeria. Newton is in Edmonton waiting for that CEC. Well, we know, Newton, that it's going to come. It's going to be a part of this. It all comes down to what the minister does in terms of strategy and strategic nature. So Eric from Ghana, great to see you. Nas is from Cameroon. I love the African connection here. Okay, Joe says, you're on loudspeaker while I'm cooking here at the kitchen. Thank you, my friend. That's awesome. Let's give Joe a little celebration there. Okay, Peter's in Canada on a study visa. Yes, keeping our fingers crossed that the minister creates some nice pathways for you, Peter. Yes, he says, Timideo says, hey, Mark, you're looking amazingly excited today. Trust me, it's contagious. I'm glad. Party mood activated. Show me your drums. Awesome. That's awesome. I wonder if I have drums. Let's see. Applause, bicycle. I've got that. I'm limited with my sound effects, you guys. Limited with them. Okay, Sakina's tuning in from beautiful BC. Great to have you. Usman is over in Toronto. We got a pretty solid Toronto connection here. Leonardo's in TO. And Boudica says, I'm still watching this live, even though I'm a PR. I'll give you that is awesome. That's the community. That's the group that we're creating here. Maria, great to have you here as well. And okay, Jasmine, well, we'll throw out a little answer to a question. Should I get married before receiving an ITA or after? Which is easier and faster? CRS is 490. Pretty simple. If your spouse is going to drag your score down, then you don't want to get married. You want to go through. Then after you get your ITA and even after you submit your EAPR, you then want to get married and add them in. That's the way you preserve your score so it's not affected. But if you get married, you must list them as non-accompanying and disclose them. If you list them as accompanying, well, then they're going to affect your score. And but you never want to be in a situation where you get married and you just don't say anything, because that could bar you from forever from sponsoring them. So you definitely want to do that. Okay, Karthik says, will BC19 take effect from today, or it wouldn't be until next few months later? The minister has the authority right now, right? So if we flip over here and we take a look at this, we can see that this bill C19, received royal assent June 23rd, just about 2 weeks ago. So the minister's had time to think about what he wants to do, and ultimately we shall see how this all plays out. All right. Okay, let's see here. Okay, fantastic. Okay, I'm so excited. My business coach was able to change, and yes, super excited. That means I can go the full time here with you guys. Oh, I would hope for this to come. I would be so excited. I keep jumping on here just to refresh the page and see. It's like candy in a cookie jar, right? Or cookies in a cookie jar. Ah, still 225. Hasn't changed. Okay, well, we're continuing to roll here, continuing to roll. Okay, I think it's time for another giveaway. And I'm not sure if Igor's had a chance to build this giveaway for me. Maybe Igor, I know you're watching here. Maybe you can build one for a free consult. But this one here is a $315 value, which is a free consult with yours truly. Now, principles still apply. So what I mean by that is, even though this one here, and Igor hasn't quite created one for me for this giveaway, but this one right here, so this free access to the express entry, you can see you have to answer, and I'm going to expand this so you guys can see a little bit better. Send your answer to iCareerLuke@holthelaw.com. That's where you're going to send it, okay? Now, here's what I want you to do, okay? The first person, you're not going to post it here. You're going to send an email once again, and we'll announce the winners a little bit later. Maybe Igor can announce them too, but the first person to send an email to Igor at this email address right here. So that's iKareerLuke@holthelaw.com right there. The first person to send an answer to Igor will win a free consult. Now, what is the question? Let me just pull this in range here so I can shrink it down a bit. Okay. So the question that I want people to answer is, in what month and year, and you guys are going to have to do some investigation for this, okay? What month and what year did, suspense, I launch Holthe, or I should say relaunch Holthe Immigration Law, my law firm? So in what month and year did I relaunch, because I left my previous firm and I created a brand new firm, all driven around our new approach, which is the collaborative review approach. So what month and what year did I launch the firm? Your job is to send an email to Igor at iCareerLuke@holthelaw.com, and the first person to send that to him will get a free 25-minute consult with me valued at $315. Okay? All right. So I want you guys to, so that's the goal. That's what I want you to do. And we'll just pull this one off for now. Okay. So let's see who can figure that one out and send that email to Igor. What year did I launch my firm? What month and what year? All right. Okay, hashtag says, my FSW application is in process since 2020 and they're having new draws. It's working its way through, my friend. And you, I want you to understand, are an individual who, these people that are watching, the 335 people that are watching, the vast majority of them would give anything to be in your spot, right? Do you guys agree with me? So hashtag nerds here, even though it's taking a long time, understand people would give anything to be in the spot that you have, which is an application submitted and just waiting. All right. Okay. Yes, we got the educated guess. And I said 515. If there's no other things, if the minister doesn't limit it to anything else, I'm going to go with 515. Okay. And yes, everyone's telling Sarvesh to stop spamming. Okay. Okay. And yes, Sarvesh is not winning any friends. All right, let's keep zipping through here. So as far as the caregiver program, we're not going to dive into anything that's non-express entry. We're going to focus on express entry in this watch party, okay? All right, Sayan is sitting at 504 from London. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Yusuf's over in Saudi Arabia, and Igor has indicated there is a winner. We do have a winner. Yes, we do. Okay, the winner. And I'll just manually put this in because it's probably just as easy to do this. The winner is, and I'm just going to type the name in here. So just bear with me for a second. Here is the winner. Okay, moment of truth. You guys ready? There it is. Boom. The winner is of the first free consultation is Nisrin Rahawi. So he was the first, or she, I think, I'm not sure, sometimes I'm not uncertain, was the first person to send an email with the correct answer of the start of Holthe Immigration Law, my awesome little law firm full of some amazing lawyers. This was launched, yes, indeed, was launched in December of 2019. So, wow, what a journey. It has grown so fast. I'm just so excited. We're adding new lawyers all the time. I think you guys are aware now that Susan has since moved back to her own little firm. And but in our firm, with the lawyers that we have, you can go to our firm, you can go to our team. And within the team, you can see we've got myself here, and we've got Alicia, and we've got Chanel, who was herself an immigrant through Express Entry. And then we've got Cedric, who's our newest member to the crew. And so this is us 4 lawyers, and we are growing. The demand is high, and we are just, we just absolutely love what we're doing. So Nisrin, congratulations. You have won a free consultation with yours truly. And where do you guys find the consults? Speak to a Lawyer on our website, and you can scroll right down, and you can see right here is where the consults are. And Nisrin has won this right here. And let's see if I can click on this 25-minute consult valued at $315. And so there we go, guys. That is what Nisrin has won. So congratulations. Oh, this is fun. I like this. All right, let's get to some more questions here. Where are people tuning in from? Okay. What do we have here? What do we have here? Igor's sending me something. What do we have here? It's here. It's here. Oh, we're cheering. We're celebrating. All right, here we go. Oh man, this is a small one. Okay, hot off the press, you guys. This is the moment we've been waiting for. I am super stoked. Okay, let's dive into this sucker. Okay, so hot off the press. We go down here. You can see here. This is where it is. And obviously, whoever sends an email to Igor will still receive this. But, oh, that's awesome. I love the fact that it was launched during the live stream. Here's what we got. The minister. No program specified. Did I call it? No program specified, but only 1,500 invitations were issued. And like I said, if it was 5,000, the score would have been a whole lot different. But rank required to be invited to apply. You can see 1,500th or above. And what is the CRS score? A whopping 557. So the minister did nothing to institute any of the special draws, that are set out here within his powers within this bill, C-19. In this draw, the minister did not do anything to change that. All that he did was the CRS score. He set it at a pass mark of 557. And you guys can see how many people, we've just updated it. So this increased. There was probably another 500 people that joined in above 501. So, and because this, and I want to point out something, you guys, because this is a no program specified draw, it also pulled PNP candidates as well. So those 669, anyone above 600, it pulled these ones as well. So the top, it took that off the top of here and here. And that's interesting because we know then at 550, things start to drop off really fast at that level. So small draw, very small draw. This is just the first. And I personally think the minister's got things that he's cooking in the background. But he does have the authority to do something different than this. But this is back to a traditional no program specified. Doesn't matter where you live. Ultimately, it comes down to your ability to reach just pure points. And to get 557 points, let's just look at this. What kind of a candidate needs 557 points? If we go back here and we look at the EE selection criteria. So we'll pull this up and let's go right to the site. Actually, let's just go here, CRS. We'll call it the CRS factors. That'll get a better placement here. So let's take a look at this. So right alone, you can see at the very top, when we're looking at the core human capital factors, a person that is, and I'll go through this again, okay? A person that is 29 years of age, and we'll go without a partner. We'll say individual. 110 points you can get if you're 29 years of age, not older, not 30, 29. A level of education, a PhD, is 150 points. This is maximizing your score on the language test, 160. And then Canadian experience class, if you've been working Canadian work experience, you can get an extra 80 points here. But like I said, if you're 29 years of age, if you have a master's degree, you have a minimum CLB 9, that's only getting you 469 points, which is the vast majority of people. So then it comes down to people claiming extra points for Canadian work experience. So if we go down to the Canadian work experience, you'll see here that age, yes, level of education. You can see from a master's degree, there is a little bit of a jump to a doctorate. So technically you could get an extra 14 points and actually 15 points if we stick with the single individual. You could get up to 150 points here. So there's a 15-point spread that you could have if you had a PhD. But who has a PhD when they're only 29 years old? That's tough. And have work experience. So more often than not, a person doesn't have a PhD, but maybe they have a master's degree. Then we scroll down here, official language. You can see if you have a CLB 10 or more, and remember a 9 is an 8 in listening and a 7 in the other abilities, as well as a 9 across all the abilities on the CELPIP test. That'll give you this many points. So with a maximized score, you can get 34 points, so a maximum of 136 points for that. But generally speaking, you guys, the people that are able to bump it up and to really get in this draw, the vast majority of these people are going to be people that have worked in Canada. And they're probably single individuals who have worked 2 years because they've been sitting twiddling their thumbs for so long, because they're getting an extra 53 points. Now, there are other people that may very well have some of these other bonus points. So we'll leave education aside and we're going to scroll all the way down to the bonus stuff. Yes, skill transferability, we won't worry about that. And yes, that comes into play. But what I want to look at is these bonus. See these additional points right here. Some people might have a sibling to get those extra points. But people that have good French, I suspect that of those 1,500 that received an invitation here to get up to 557 points, I'll bet anything that a large number of them are getting those extra 50 points because of French, okay? And then post-secondary, they probably went to school. There's also some individuals that are at a 200. So there are some executives, senior executives, CEOs that are at about a 200 score. And so they potentially are also going through because they get an extra 200 points for a NOC 00 arranged offer of employment. So there you go, guys. And of course, the PNPs are also in there, so they get the big boost. So if we go back here and analyze it again, we can see that 557 also includes all of these folks here, the 669 that are at least a PNP nomination or above. Then from 501 to 600, the remaining individuals are really, like we said, from that 557 all the way to 600. There's only, well, realistically, there's less than 1,000, right? So there's less than 1,000 people in that do not have a PNP nomination or some big point boost that received an ITA. So no big surprises here, nothing creative or fancy that we're looking at. And I'm going to jump to the very bottom of the comments because, and let's just see people's reactions. Okay. So Tawari says all predictions went down the drain. Well, let's look at it this way. If we go back, ultimately, we didn't know how many, and remember, this is just draw one. The minister has the authority to do whatever he wants, but I think at this stage, they're just not in a position to make whatever changes they need, but he has the authority to do it. But for this round, they did open it up. And given the fact that the levels planning has enough people to fill this year, they had to start the process. And this is a very low. And I know Loveland and others, definitely are quite sad. And I understand your feelings here, you guys. The party was definitely a little bit of a letdown. There's no doubt about it. Let's see what some other comments are. Bright says, might take some time to get to 500 and below. That's correct. And Nafis says 557,000. Well, I don't know what those numbers are. Oh, 1,500. Oh, he's posting what it is. Yes. Yeah, we saw that. And Jasmine is crying. Oh my God. My goodness, you guys. I feel so sorry. Okay. All right. Okay. We're going to do another. Okay. We're going to give away 2 more free consults. Okay. We're going to give away 2 more free consults. Just to reiterate, those of you who are watching, you can see 1,500 issued. The lowest score ranked was 557. So yes, it sucks. For many of you, it sucks who are waiting and hoping, it's going to be really hard. Even you Outlanders, very, very difficult to get 557 if you don't have Canadian, experience. And so I'm going to do what I can to try to, try to boost some spirits here. So I'm going to give away 2 more consultations. And remember to give away, to get access to the consults. And I'm just going to pull up, I don't think Igor's fixed it yet. Okay. So we're going to pull this up just so that you guys can see what I'm referring to. So in the email address here, actually, do you know what? I think better than I'll do 1 more consult and I'll do 1 more free course access. Okay. So the first question, because it's express entry related. Okay. Same thing. I want you to send your answer to Igor Kryliuk at holthelaw.com. The first person, okay, who can tell me and tell Igor the last federal skilled trade draw, the date of the last federal skilled trade draw, because remember, that's one of the programs that's out there. That was the last round of invitations. I want you to send an email, and if you can, the first person to send to Igor the date of the last federal skilled trade. This isn't federal skilled worker. This is FST round of invitation for just them. The date of that draw. Send it to Igor, and you will get yourself free access to the express entry step-by-step course, which is live. Excuse me, which is live right now. And if you are just tuning in, this course, you can access it right now. And there is just a ton of information here designed to guide you guys through this process. All right, let's slide back here. So that's question number 1. So that's to get free express entry DIY course. Okay. And then the last challenging one to get a free consult with me. Same thing. You're going to send your answer to Igor. Okay. To get that free consult, what I want you guys to do is to send an email to Igor telling him where I went to law school. All right. So to win a free consult, that's back over on the Holthe Immigration Law site right here. A free consultation with me valued at $315 Canadian. That 25-minute consult, I will give a free one away to anyone that can tell Igor by sending an email to him right here, the law school, the university that I attended in Canada where I obtained my law degree. Okay. And Igor has said, look at this. I'd overlay there. I'm back. I clicked on the wrong link there. Okay. So those are the 2 questions. And it looks like Igor has indicated that we already have a winner for the course. And that winner is, let's pull this up here, right here. We'll copy this and we will post. Let's see here. Not that one. We'll wrap it up here with this in just a second. Oh my goodness. I've got a lot of screens moving around here. Okay. So let's do this and we'll punch in our winner here. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Oh, that didn't work very good. I mean, I'm gonna have to type it in. I can see. No, that's not the one. Okay. So here. Okay, I want to remove that one. I've got a whole bunch of different things moving around here. And when you were the producer, the editor on the fly, you guys, I can tell you that it is not easy. It is a challenge. Okay, I'm going to close this. cancel that. And then let's go back in and see. Okay, let me try this again. Okay, so I've got a winner. Oh, we've got them both. Okay, I'm going to pull them both up here. I'm just going to type them in. So we have two winners. One is for access to the course, and the other is a free consultation. Okay. I'm going to type these in here so everybody can see what the answer was. Okay, and then the other winner was... Just give me 1 second here. Takes a little bit to cue this up here. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, here it comes. Here's the winners. Let's pull them onto the screen. We'll expand this up a little bit so everybody can see. So there are the winners. Okay, so Jacqueline, Biggie, and oh, it should be Biggin. I mistyped that. Let's correct that. We have to give, I was typing too fast here. Okay, so the winner, Jacqueline Biggin, August the 6th, 2020, FSW draw. She wins a DIY course. And Koshar Gunit got the correct answer of the University of Manitoba, is where I completed my law degree. And yes, indeed, wins a free consultation. And so we'll be in touch with all of the winners. And yes, I'm so excited to be able to at least offer some consolances for the fact that, yes, it was a relatively disappointing draw, I think, for a lot of people. And yeah, Jacqueline says, thank you. You're very, very welcome, Jacqueline. And Dale says, no, it's Manitoba. And congratulations there from the group. And wow, congratulations, Jacqueline. So lots of celebration for everybody there. And Lovely, I hear you. This is sad. I really do not want to go back to in the Philippines like this. I hear what you're saying here. I hear what you're saying. Now, I want to share one last thing, and then I've got to jump off, you guys. We've talked a lot about the Express Entry course. The other elephant in the room is the postgrad. So many of you are now wondering what the heck's going to happen. We are waiting for the minister to make an announcement that this 18-month postgrad extension course is going to be launched. You guys cannot afford to make a mistake in this process. You can click here to get notified. I'm going to do a special course just like the Express Entry one with a master class for anyone. And you can leave your name and your email address to get notified about that course, because that is the route now. That is the process that's going to allow you guys to get extended and to bide the time necessary so that you can actually have your permanent resident dream realized. Okay. Well, I want to apologize. I wish that it was better news, you guys. Lovely. I know you're feeling it. I don't know if anybody on here actually would have gotten an ITA. I would love to see if there was someone. Yes. So Keith says, will this part remain on YouTube so that I can rewatch it? Absolutely. All of these will be available for rewatching. Okay. All right. We're going to end it there, guys. Thanks so much for everybody joining. And if you are just tuning in, we have received right live during our watch party that the Express Entry 226, July 6, 2022 was 1,500 invitations issued at a whopping 557 points. And if we just go back historically and look at the previous rounds of invitations, and we go by immigration program, and then we scroll down here to the federal skilled trade, which the answer you guys could see right here was right there. But if we go down to the no program specified draw, December 23rd, 5,000, you can see right here, 468 was the lowest. And if we go back here and we search by the score and we go high scores here, excuse me, like this, and then scroll down, you can see there was a time when 886 was the highest. But way back when on January 31st of 2015, the reason it was this high is because they were giving 600 points to individuals that had a job offer. Essentially, we're working in Canada on a labor market impact assessed work permit. So food service supervisors at McDonald's who had an LMIA were getting over 600 points because they were getting 600 for that job offer. All right. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap it up there. And yes, pack the drums up. And I'll be back tomorrow to talk and debrief a little bit more about this. All right, guys, thanks for joining. Thanks. Congratulations to all of the winners who were successful in getting the free little offers that we had, including access to the Express Entry DIY course. We can probably expect the next draws, you guys, probably in 2 weeks. You know, it's possible there could be something tomorrow. It is, but with no program specified draws, that's unlikely. All right, guys, thanks so much. Stay tuned for more information, hot off the press as things develop. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you later.